Coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. You know my kingdom awaits, not forgiving my mistakes. I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong, yeah. I never felt so strong, I'm back, baby. I feel like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high.
If you lost your life before,
and if you
this one's for you, and you, the dreams are for you.
I hear the tears of a clown. I hate that song, but I always feel like they're talking to me when it comes on. Another day, another dawn. Another Keisha, nice to meet you. Get the math, I'm gone. What am I supposed to do when the club lights come on? It's easy to be puff, but it's harder to be shown. What if my twins ask me why I ain't married their mom? Why? Damn, how do I respond? What if my son stares with a face like my own and says he wants to be like me when he's grown? Shit, but I ain't finished growing. Another night, the inevitable prolong.
Hello guys, my name is Vlad and I'm here with you to do a trade review of the trade you just saw, as well as the previous one, my short around New York launch. And without further ado, let's dive deep into it. As you well know, my preferred model of trading is the first presented fair value gaps. I already showed you multiple times how you can trade them, and this is me executing on this exact model twice today. I'm using only micros here, trading my live account from Trade08. For those of you who are interested in asking me, is that a demo or is it a live account? It is a Trade08 live account. Okay, here it is. So these are my executions, and the first setup formed at launch. Here is my entry. Right at 12:01, so during the launch macro. But what did I use for confluence there? The thing that I used was the first presented fair value gap during launch. So it was this one, where we initially traded down, then back to the gap, failed to close above it with a candle body, okay? And then displaced down. So on the way down, we left another displacement here. So that was my entry. A little bit late, I couldn't enter on this candle as I was on my phone. I managed to enter on this one, and then the market just went down. I exited around the bottom with one contract, and then on the retracement, I was taken out for my other contract. Okay, we were trading within a huge BC of yesterday, yesterday PM session. So I was targeting the low of the third quadrant with my second contract, and my first contract I exited a little bit below the equilibrium of that BC. Okay, so let me actually show you. It was a 15-minute chart. So I'm talking about this one. Okay. talking about this one here. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Okay, I exited below equilibrium here, and then for my second contract I trailed above this little bullish candle, and it took me there. Okay, on this one. But anyway, and then the market started delivering up again, back to the first presented fair value gap of launch, and back to what? This is a really good one, guys. Pay attention here, as this was the first presented fair value gap of yesterday's PM session. Okay, you remember when I showed you how yesterday's PM session gap gave a very good long? Well, now it gave a nice little short with the right narrative. It was a very, very clean execution, which you saw in the video in the beginning of this clip. Okay, so we had first displacement below the first presented fair value gap of yesterday, then the market traded back up to it. See that consequent encouragement here on this wick, and then we displace down. That here is a market structure shift with a displacement. So that was your institutional order flow entry drill. That's the logic I'm using there, and I'm using yesterday's gap. Okay, I'm not using the launch gap here, I'm using yesterday's gap entry here, slightly late, and then the market just goes down. Relative equal lows here. I was stopped out here. I actually trailed it initially. My stop was my take profit was at the top of this breaker, so that was actually that would have been actually a better exit here, so it would have been on this one, but then I decided to see if the market wants to go further down. We were already massively down on the day, so I wanted to target these lows here, so I pushed my take profit there, but I trailed aggressively. I wanted to be below these lows. I wanted to trail candle by candle, and it took me on this one. Okay, right before it shifted market structure. Okay, but this is the logic, guys. This logic repeats. The logic works for yesterday's gaps as well. Yeah, it does. So if you pay attention, you'll be able to capitalize on these easy moves. And this was a single micro that delivered, let me see, delivered like I was stopped around here, so that's like 180 points on a single micro contract. You can imagine how mad that is. That's really, really wild. So if you're risking in this kind of environment, if you're risking your life accounts here, please, for the love of God, trade a single micro, because this kind of market can hurt you bad. Okay, it can hurt you bad. Anyway, let me know, guys, in the comments if you managed to capitalize on some of these setups, or did you find another one that you particularly liked. It can be hindsight, I don't care, honestly. As long as you can recognize the setup, that's good enough for me. Hindsight is a great way to learn, personally, for me. So I don't mind people showing hindsight. Okay. But anyway, guys, I do have more sauce on first presented fair value gaps that I might be sharing in the following days or weeks. Things that will absolutely blow your mind when you see them. And I'm sure some of you probably already discovered these things. Some of you maybe didn't. I don't know. But just stay tuned. There is really, really good things coming up to the channel. And anyway, if you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button to help me grow a community of dedicated ICT students, and let's grow together as traders. Okay, and until I speak to you in the next video, I am out of here.